No, I love Overwatch players. It's fun game. Four. Yeah, we can take it on the chin for this. Q learning. Fuck this. This is so. I don't have space. This is annoying. But to be honest, I never really learned the content, so even if I put it down, then. Alright. Alright, I got a ChatGPT. Explain Bayesian network to a 5-year-old. Bayesian network is a graphical model it's a powerful tool. Each node represents a random variable. Okay. Rain sprinkler are parent nodes of wet grass. Wet grass is conditionally dependent on rain. Okay. It seems easy enough, right? What's the questions like? That's a full question? No, that's an introduction. Why is the introduction so long? Earthquake alarms. And that, okay, I get it. I'll just explain the picture. Answer. This is a visual involving burglary and earthquake events that trigger an alarm, which then may lead to. Okay, so it has a probability of. Okay. Yeah. What the hell is these? Or if it's true. If burglary. What the f is A? Wait, this is one entire question. Dude, why is one question an entire page? If burglary is true and earthquake's true, alarm gets off 0.95. Aha. Ah, right. If alarm is going off, then he has point. Ah, right. This is okay. Give an expression for the probability. Here we need to find conditional probabilities for each truth. So J depends on A. J depends on A. J does depend on A. Give an expression for the probability. What? The total probability for the entry and full joint representative is the product of all these conditional probabilities. Yeah, that makes sense. So J depends on A, and then Mary also depends on the alarm. The alarm is... Why is that the knots? Oh, because you have to. Okay, compute the probability. J given A is assuming true. 0.9, 0.7. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. Okay, question A and B makes sense. Give an expression for the probability. Is that not what we did in question A? Give an expression for the probability. What's changed? Oh, alarm. No. Earthquake. What is this? This part's easy? Where is that? Scroll. Question 1? Wait, what the is this then? Why is this? Huh? But who's writing this? I don't know, but do this part. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me do C. Even missing one truth is another, so we must marginalize over the variable by somehow all entries. So it's pretty much the same thing, but you gotta add up everything now? No, thank you. Not sure about the first, but too much to read. Okay. Consider the following directed graphical models. Give expression for the following probabilities using only terms of P x parents x. X given parents x. What am I looking at? With respect to G1, PCDE. Yeah, okay. So with G2, what? You can do the rest, I believe. I can do the first one. I don't even understand the second one. P, probability of D, and then E given C. Oh, you just substituted it in. Yeah, that's just, you just make, yeah, okay. I probably need to write this down. Like, I feel like I wouldn't figure it out until I saw it. Alright, let me just in this corner here. Oh my god. Condish. Let's do G1. G2 ACE is A times C given A, and then E given C. The arrows here, so what? For 3, it would be D given C? Yeah? What the fuck? There's knots? Dude, the knot's gonna screw me the heck over. One question for this, it'll be fine, you know. Oh, they're probably gonna do the. I feel like it's gonna be the exact same thing, but just take it on the chin, I guess. What time are you getting in tomorrow? I remember probably the same time. So I think, because I actually don't know. I need to start 10:30, right? I think if I do go to my Tuesday class, which is never, I think I get there like 9:30. Yeah, 9:24. Oh, I have to wake up at 8:30. I don't have to wake up I have to leave 8:30. Wait, exams at 12? Wait, is it? I thought it was just normal lecture time. Yeah, 10:30 to 12:30. Yeah, I'm getting there at 9:30, I guess. Which allows me to just focus on week 10, because everything else is on my cheat sheet. So the more I focus on week 10, the more I can just remember. Fuck this subject. This subject. No, I swear Bayesian's not even that bad. It's just so much, but it's pretty easy. What's my cheat sheet? Alright. So. Boom. I have... It's not in focus. But pretty much this is all the searches, which is, I feel like would be a waste of time. But I'm just scared that if it does come up, I wouldn't actually remember it from the top of my head. And then... I just have some of the questions from like the mock exam. So that stupid like map question, I put that down because I feel like I kind of just forgot how to do it. And then I have that stupid min-max thing. Min-max was fine up until I got to start like, what's it called, pruning out, and then I was stuck on that. And then I have the well, like the language thing where you got to translate shit, and then I've got the truth table, and then underneath is the MGU stuff. So I kind of just put in steps on how to do the question. And then the CNF clause, the only thing I wrote down for that is removing complementary term, aka not A and A can be removed, meaning count as step. And then I have planning, because I don't know, I just don't want to think, I just want to look at it and see that on how to do it. And then for the probability, I have the combination formula, permutation formula, addition formula, which is probably not needed, conditional formula, which is probably not needed. I have Bayes' theorem, which... What the f is Bayes' theorem used for? I still don't know. Well, what is Bayes' theorem used for? Bayes' theorem is used to update probability hypothesis of new events. Huh? What was the question? It's the basis of reinforcement. Yeah, I know. Well, I know what reinforcement, but like, what kind of question am I going to use it for? Like, because I don't remember using it to the tutorial questions. Just some rearranging question? Okay, yeah, then that's fine. I put down what like a constant variable looks like, because for some reason I didn't know what a variable looks like. And then I have some more formulas that I kind of put an example underneath because I know looking at the formula itself, I have no clue what that means. So it's the additive reward, the rewards formulas. And then I put an example question for value iterations because I can't really understand it. But I sort of do. But I kind of have to look at the answer to understand it. Yeah, the cap. Yeah. I got the 3 accident probability. I don't know how that will help, but hopefully there's like a a theory question that just says, is this part of the accident of probability? Oh, and then I got week 9 stuff. I don't have a title for it because I never really learned it. But I looked over it and I was like, that's pretty easy to understand, I think. It's basically, it's the tables. I only have like the first half of week 9, which is the tables. I don't know what the second half is, which is like the Q learning. I have no clue what the Q learning is. And then yeah, and then top corner here was what I just wrote down, was the week 10 stuff of the whole conditional, the conditional stuff. Dude, honestly, I think week 10 is a little like better than week 9. Let me run you down what week 10 looks like for this section. Basically, these are like, if an earthquake happens, it sets off an alarm. And the chance of an earthquake is this, chance of a burglary is this. And if both burglary and earthquake happens, then the alarm chance is this. And then if burglary happens but no earthquake, the alarm chance is this, so on and so on. And then if the alarm goes off, then John calls 90% of the time. And then same thing with the Mary calls. For the question though, this is where it gets, this is where the problem starts. Because I can understand the picture. But the question is, find the probability. But I'm assuming you just, I kind of dumbed it down where you just use these variables. So J only happens when A happens, right? So is J given A? And then same thing with Mary, it's Mary given A. And then since you have to use these no E's and no B's, the alarm sets off. It still sets off when there's no E's or B's. And then you times by E's not happening and B's not happening. That's my quick tutorial. And you do the same thing with this. I'm assuming you just use. Wait, why is this the same? I'll commute the probability. Oh yeah, and now you just sub out the thing with numbers. And then for this one, this one, I looked at it for 2 seconds. This one's missing the E, but you gotta take into account like the conditions of E. So E not happening and E is happening. So you do the same thing like 3 times of like E not happening and E happening, and then you add them together. Or you write it out, and then the next question is you add them together. So this is like E happening or something. Oh no, this is E not happening, and then this is E happening. Yeah. But I don't have in space to write it down, so I just pray that I remember it. And then this one, oh fuck me. Oh my god. Actually, I take that back. Week 10 is cursed. Why is there so many? Alright, half of week 10 is great. The second half, on. Consider the network of the car. Battery? Yeah, radio ignition? Sure. Starts, gas, yeah. I mean, the diagram makes sense. If the question is, explain this diagram, then I'd crush it. Extend the network with the Boolean icy weather and starter motor by reasoning how components might affect. Okay, this is just you know, general knowledge, right? Icy weather fucks up battery and it fucks up the motor. How did this subject is easy? I don't know anything about the numbers. Why is there? What's with the numbers? Adding variable. Why is there numbers? By reasoning how components being a design point, there may be many correct answers. There's many correct answers. How do you fail this? But why is there number 1? I'm ChatGPTing this. Why is there numbers? This is like another case of that planning topic where kind of just have to look at it and it just makes sense. Why is there numbers? What does chat say? The numbers above the nodes in the modified car diagnosed Bayesian network indicate the number of independent probabilities that need to be gathered for each node's conditional probability. Huh? Why is this 2 then? Bayesian indicates the number of probabilities that need to be gathered for each node. Starter mode has 2 above it, meaning it requires 2 entries in its CPT. What's a CPT? What is this entire conditional probability? What's CPT? What is CPT? Ew, thanks for the follow. Oh, Larissa Namari? CPT? Oh, conditional probability table. Why is it 2? Where's my questions at? Where's my answers at? Oh no, this was the... Oh my god. To the so many questions. Starter motor node has 2 above it, meaning it requires 2 entries in its CPT. Since it has no parents, what do you mean it has no parents? This is because there's 3 Oh, okay. Okay. No, I understand. I don't really understand, but I know how to get the number without understanding it. Right. So what I'm seeing is everything is a 2. This is way too thick. Everything's a 2, and this one's a 2 to the power 0 because it has no parents. It's an only child. This one has 1 parent, so it's 2 to the power 1. Same thing with this guy. This guy has only 1 parent. Bam. This guy has only 1 parent. Bam. This guy has 3 parents, so it's 2 to the power 3. And And then this guy only has one parent. Alright, that's debunked. Why is it 2? I have no clue. The number of entries needed in the CPT is 2n. That's... yeah, there we go. I should probably put that down then. Entry in CPT equals 2 to the power n. N, number of parents. Bam. Seems like that question's sorted, right? Give reasonable conditional probability tables for all the nodes. What do you mean reasonable? A reasonable prior icy weather might be 0.05, perhaps depending on location and season. So if I say we're in Antarctica, I can just put it as 1, no? Who's to say where this is at? And then the battery, is this battery working? Battery 0. It's an old car. What if I just make a reason why everything should be 0? The starter motor. the radio. I mean that section of week 10 seems easy enough, I guess. How many independent values are contained in joint probability distribution for 8 Boolean nodes? With 8 joint. How many independents are contained? Surely this is just a formula, right? This is like 4 unit math. You think I can get away? If I see this exact same question, I'll just think of this and then substitute it. So 50-50 probability at the end of the day. It's either right or wrong. If the probability is independent of something. Let's write that down. Boolean node question. Boolean node question. Just do 2n minus 1. Dependent is probably 2a. Okay, yep. That is independent. 2n is depend. How many independent probabilities do you... 2 to the power n. Oh yeah. How many independent probabilities values do your network table contain? You just add up CPT, I guess. Independent PR value equals 2. Add numbers. Optional. Alright, I guess we don't have to look about that. Question: in your local nuclear power station, there's an alarm that senses when a temperature gauge exceeds a given threshold. Gauge. Draw a Bayesian network. Okay, so A alarm sounds, alarm's faulty. Gauge is faulty. Gauge only happens. Wait, what? It sets off an alarm. So if it's faulty, it doesn't set off the alarm. But if it's working fine and the temperature is up, it triggers the alarm. What is T? T is core temperature. Okay, yeah. So T affects the gauge, so it's either faulty or not. And then if it's not faulty, like if it works properly, it triggers the alarm. And the alarm, it can be faulty. Is your network a polytree? What is a polytree? What is polytree? Wow. Imagine. Software engineers not having to do AI and you're just playing Stardew Valley. Polytree is a type of... Dude, there's so many big words here. Acyclic? What is that? Polytrees are directed acyclic graphs, meaning there are no cycles, no way to start at one. Go back. For any two nodes, I mean, it's a yes or no question at the end of the day, if you ask me. I feel like most of the time it'd probably be no. Check my DM. Oh shit. Read solution, just a tree or not. Basically, is there a cycle? If you place edges with the undirected, is there a cycle? What do you mean replace edges with the undirected edges? It says we obtain undirected. Look at B. Yeah, I'm looking. Therefore, no matter which way the network is drawn, it should not be a polytree. See how edges in the graph have an arrow? Yes. So if it's a two-way arrow, it becomes poly. Replaced with undirected. Is undirected two arrows? Like, what the hell is an undirected edge? Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. So what it's saying is if you replace those edges with either a bidirectional or just no direction, does a cycle exist? And in this case,
no.
it exists a cycle. You can go T, F, G, G, back to T, and back around. That makes sense?
Wait, so if A is gone, is there a cycle?
A is gone, it's no. The cycle's in here. Wait. If you replace those with undirected edges, that's a cycle.
If you replace with the undirected, it's a cycle.
So I believe if you remove the node FG from this graph, then this would be a polytree. Does that make sense?
What's a cycle? A
A
cycle
cycle is just, can you do a loop?
Yeah. Okay.
Does a loop exist? Yeah.
So if it's so polytrees have cycles.
No, polytrees have the property where if you change all the edges to be undirected, so they go both ways, there is no cycle on the graph. Which this one doesn't have that property. Does that make sense?
Ah, right. Yeah.
So this is an easy thing to write down in cheat sheet. That's why I wanted you to, because that's probably a question that pops up.
So what am I writing?
Just write, if a polytree has the property where if you replace all the, you can probably simplify this, but if you replace all the edges with undirected edges, does a cycle doesn't exist in the case of a polytree.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's not a polytree because if you replace all the edges with undirected ones, a cycle does exist.
Yes.
And then you can probably define cycle if you need to. Does that make sense? So this one's not a polytree because T to FG to G back to T is a cycle. If you had no directed ones.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Like it has a chance to become a cycle and stuff, right?
Yeah. The main thing is that does a cycle exist? Is there a loop anywhere
Right.
within the?
So if the
yeah.
graph doesn't have this, it wouldn't, because it can't.
Yeah,
go back
exactly. Yeah, if it
regardless.
doesn't have that edge, if it didn't have the edge to
And no
edge
matter
E,
what this changes, it will never come back in a loop.
Yeah, so
Okay.
even if all the edges were replaced, were bi-directional, so they could go, if it could go both ways, there's no loop back to the same, node.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there you go. I think that's why it's just like this is a free mark if this question's on the exam, because it's just like, is there a loop anywhere in this? If I
So if it has a loop, then it's a polytree.
no, then it's not a
Oh
polygon.
shit.
If it has a loop, when
Yeah,
you
but-
replace all the edges,
Yeah.
when it's undirected, then it's not a polytree. A
Okay.
polytree is, yeah. So
Boom.
that's why this one's not a polytree.
Polytree, and no loop.
Yeah. There you go. You'll probably remember that.
Yeah. It's in the border. It's in the most corners of my corners.
I have so much space. I literally have 3 lines, and then this is my 4th.
I was scared that I wasn't gonna fit it all in. Cause I did my searches and I was like, I think I wrote too much for my searches, and I feel like my
Your
searches
search is insane.
might be useless.
For like a 1-mark question on the last one. I'm not joking. The last one had 1 mark on searches. Oh, sorry. I guess you have. Sorry, it had 8 marks. Sorry, never mind. There were 2 questions. Yeah. Still.
So
How much in depth did you go to like A star?
my A star says, algo combine cost, reach node, and heuristic estimate.
Yeah. Okay,
Completeness guaranteed, optimization guaranteed, time
Completeness-
exponential.
nice. Optimization is guaranteed based on the heuristic.
Yeah.
The heuristic has to always underestimate, from what I'm aware.
Yeah.
Underestimate. Yeah, the heuristic has to always underestimate the final. And if that's true, then it's
guaranteed.
always...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time exponential, space stores all nodes.
Wait, say that again?
Time?
Yeah.
I don't know what time. I think time
complexity.
time complexity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it. I pretty much copied this. Exponential in the worst case,
Yeah,
but often faster in practice with good heuristic.
Yeah. It's
And
just as
then-
bad as like... Because it's basically depth first search. but-
Yeah, and then
We use
space
source
complexity
setup.
needs to store all nodes in memory.
Needs to store all nodes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's not... Is that depth first search? I can't remember. If depth first search stores all nodes. It's either breadth first search or depth first search.
Yeah.
It's one of those, but with a heuristic, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's chill. What else is there? Pauses in your knowledge base. Oh, I should write about the CNF stuff.
What?
Huh? Oh, like this question.
Oh, CNF.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have that.
Oh, I don't remember that. I can't remember the steps. I have to go over that. Oh, I'm so screwed.
I just wrote down like a translation of 2,
That's probably what I'll end up doing.
and then I just have, like the upside down A means every, and then backwards E is at least 1.
Oh wait, the single resolution step is like... Oh, I kind of remember this. You can cancel out like 1 term, right? Is like the idea. So if you take 1 step would be removing
Like the
negative Q and
complementary?
positive Q in this case, right? Yeah, complementary.
Yeah, that's CNF
Right?
clauses. Yeah.
Yeah, so one clause would be to you can only remove 1 of those.
Yeah.
I remember this now. So then you can like eliminate. You can get rid of A because it can't be A, I don't think. Right? Or maybe Maybe it could be A. Do you have the steps for that one?
For what?
For the question I posted in the...
Hold up. Like steps on how to do it?
Yeah.
This is question E, right?
Yeah, E.
Oh, fuck, when I did this question.
Do you have to do like the MGU? How do you do this?
It just says select all courses from doing one step though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the answer.
I imagine you have to do. Wait. Okay, yeah, one step. So you can only remove one complementary term.
So this is question 2E, right?
Yeah. So it can't be D. Do you know the answers? It can't be D.
B and C is apparently the
B
answer.
and C.
Yeah.
Is the answers? Let me see. Yep. No, that makes sense. Because A is removing. I don't know what the hell A is doing. A is just wrong.
Yeah.
D is just wrong. Because it's removing multiple. F removes a ton. E is also removing multiple. B and C are only, so B is only removing the Q complementary ones, and C is only removing the R ones. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think you do the, I think to do this you do the you do the MGU thing. That's how you make, yeah, this makes sense, because it's following the MGU question.
Yeah.
So the first step is to do MGU to make the individual terms the same.
Oh, you do MGU first, then you do. Oh, okay.
Then you do, which makes sense. So, for example, you want to make the two Q terms the same. So you replace, what can you replace fx with z or something, and then GW with Y, and now they're the same, so they cancel it out, and that's one step. Think that makes sense?
Sorry, I just blanked. Say it again.
For example, looking at E, yeah. If you do the MGU, you might want to replace, let me think. You want to replace Z with FX, right? So if we're looking at the two Q terms, so not Q and Q,
Yeah.
see those?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would want to replace Z with FX and then Y with GW. Right? If you want to remove the Q terms, which is why B, if you look at the answer B, where we've removed the Q terms, you'll see that one of the P's, the P and then with the capital B, see how the second argument got replaced with FX?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because of the step that we did with the MGU.
Yeah, I didn't know that until we went into the mid-7 exam. I remember seeing that. I was like, bro, why is half of my letters missing?
That makes sense though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you do the MGU, so then all your terms are going to be exactly equal, and then you cancel out one of them at a time, and that's one clause step. Okay. That makes sense. I don't think I need to write that down. It's just been refreshed.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other stuff that we need. Planning, I'm not writing anything for planning.
I kind of just copied the entire question down.
Yeah, if we get another heuristic estimate, just be like, the way I think about it is just like, if I had no preconditions, how many moves would it take me? Is the way I'm thinking about it.
I still
That's
don't
not
understand.
exactly
I looked at both diagrams, and I'm like, how is one 2 and the other one 3?
So, okay, how do I describe this?
Because you said, hey, it looks different than the one in the mock exam, so it's different answer. And I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. But like...
let me see if I can justify why 1's 3. Do you have the actual exam? Do you actually?
What'd you say?
Do you have the actual exam? Like the question from the
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Can you send this to me? I'll see if I can justify why one's 2 or one's 3 in my mind.
Yeah, some generous soul like had made a folder with everything.
Okay.
Like all the 2 answers and mock exams and the mock
Damn,
exams.
what are the goats?
Yes, it should be sending now. Oh, then I gotta send you the answers. My only question is, I'm looking at the plan. Wait, the question where you have to plan from initial state to goal condition.
Yeah. Is that A? Or is that sorry?
it's like
Give
the
optimal
middle
plan
one.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is mine longer? I feel like they don't. I'm looking at the answers, and I would die on the hill protecting my answers. They say they have what the hell is US? Unstack. They have unstack, put down, pick up, stack.
Unstack. This is on their exam PDF, right?
Oh wait, they do. Oh maybe.
So I'm looking at exam.pdf and they have.
Okay, look at the mock exam, right?
The mock exam. Okay,
Do you
I'm
have the mock exam?
looking.
I can send you the mock
Yeah, I'm
exam.
looking at the mock exam.
My answer for that one is you unstack E from C,
Yeah.
and then you gotta put down E.
Then you put down E. Yep.
Yep, and they have that too. And then I put pick up B.
Yep.
You stack B on top of C,
You stack B. Yep.
and you unstack A from M.
Yep.
And then this is where it changes. So I have you put down M, pick up A, and then you stack A on B.
So you. Sorry, so you.
You
Say that again.
so you unstack A from M. You put down.
Unstack A from M. Yep.
Oh wait, you don't put
Put
down
down-
M. Oh, because you're already holding A.
Yeah, you're holding A.
Oh, for
yeah.
fuck's sakes. Oh, maybe that's why.
Oh, you put down. Okay, never mind.
Ah, never mind. Problem solved.
Easy. And then yeah, graph plan. Oh, let me look at this one to see if it makes sense in my mind why it was 3. So you have to get it to A, D, C. Does it make sense? A, D, C.
What if I screenshot both pictures and then put in chat why is 1, 2, and the other 3?
Okay, so my best explanation, looking at the mock exam, is that the way I assumed that you could pick up any number of blocks. There was no restriction on the number of blocks you could pick up at one time. If that makes sense.
Say again? What?
So you can pick up any number of blocks. So we're looking at the mock exam.
Yeah.
So you can pick up A, B, and E all at once.
Okay.
Then you can put down E,
A, B, and E.
and then you can put down B and A on top of C. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think the limits are still that you can't pick up a block that's below another block. Does that make sense? You can't pick up M from the very first move.
Yeah. Okay. But like, what?
So,
what do we?
the graph plan would be pick up A, B, and E, put down E, and then B, and then A on top of C. So that's 2 moves. If that makes any sense.
Right. But letting go of E is not a move.
No, because it's all done at once. It's like if all those moves are done at one time. So the first big step is pick up 3, and then put down E, and then B and then A.
Okay, so I'm looking
Whereas, yeah. Sorry.
So picking up is a move, and then putting down is a move.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
for the normal exam, you pick up A, D, put dash down, and wouldn't you have to pick up C?
Exactly, yeah. Yes, that's the difference. Is that you have to.
But then you
have
gotta
to pick
put
up AD.
you gotta put down
that's
C.
why it's a 3. Exactly. That's why it's a 3.
Wait, no,
That's why
no,
it's a
no,
3.
no, wait, you know, you pick up AD, that's 1.
Yeah.
You put
Yeah.
down AD,
Yeah.
that's 2. Pick up C.
Oh, I reckon
You
no,
put
you
down.
can pick up C in the same. You can pick up C in the same frame that you put down A and D.
So you pick up
Makes
C
sense.
alongside with A and D?
You pick up C alongside with putting down A and D.
Why is that a move?
It's more complex than I'm making it out to be, but it has something to do with like negative conditions or something like that. You can't do negative things, but you can ignore some preconditions. I think ChatGPT will do a better.
ChatGPT says this. Steps required, heuristic calculation. Initial state A is already on top in the correct position. Is it?
I don't think so.
What the fuck do you mean? Place B on C and then A on B? Okay, move one. Okay, it says move one, place B on C. And then place A on B. Second image, which is the normal exam. Place D on A. C on D. Ensure all blocks are stacked correctly in no, this is fraud. Why did they just randomly add ensure all blocks are stacked correctly?
Yeah, the ChatGPT is just waffling.
Fuck is.
Okay, wait a second. It uses a relaxed representation, so ignoring negative interactions doesn't consider interactions between actions that might make them incompatible. Okay. Yes, so that's the key part, is it ignores negative interactions.
So putting down...
So,
oh... Wait. So removing something is not, like, an action.
by negative actions, I mean... how do I say it? So when you pick up something in one frame, you can't then pick up something else because the thing has something in it, right?
Uh-huh.
I think when you do a relaxed representation, it ignores that, which is why you can pick up multiple things at once. But you can't break that precondition that you can't pick up C under D. Does that make sense?
You can't pick up C under D.
Yeah. How do
Huh? Wait. Picking...
So let's look at...
Yeah.
Let's look at the exam. The actual
Yeah.
Okay. So normally when you would pick up D,
Yeah.
you can't pick up A at the same time because D now fills the claw.
Okay.
As ChatGPT described it, it doesn't consider when you do a relaxed representation, it doesn't consider interactions between actions that might make them incompatible in practice.
Okay.
Which means it doesn't consider that action of you initially picking up D with picking up A at the same time. It doesn't. They're no longer incompatible in one like move. Make any sense?
One more time.
Oh,
No, do the exact same time. Like whatever you said, just do it again.
need ChatGPT to reword what I have.
Because I kind of just blanked out.
Give me a second. I wish the PDFs were copyable, but they can't copy anything from them. Okay. Let me just reword this. So.
You just. Let's see if anyone has how the fuck heuristic. Oh wait, this is actually no. I don't want.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, here's the better way that ChatGPT worded my explanation. The graph plan, the relaxed version of a problem, or like the graph plan heuristic, ignores mutual exclusions. For example, the action of picking up both D and A at the same time originally you wouldn't be allowed to do that because you can't have more than one.
Yeah.
Both those actions
It's
being,
grouped into one.
Yeah. So those actions, if they occur at the same time, they impact each other. Does that make sense?
Okay.
But because they occur at the same time, that's allowed in the relaxed representation of the problem.
Okay.
Let me just send. I've got ChatGPT to explain it how I understand it.
Yes, that's exactly the idea behind relaxation used in graph plan heuristic in a planning for the two groups ignoring mutual exclusion. In the heuristic relaxed version, multiple actions can be planned to occur, even if they would normally you could plan for the road to be more than one object at once, even though it actually has two integral. Unlike fully removed, so it requires actions that have, for example, okay. Right. So
yeah. So the action, so the preconditions before a move still have to be respected. So which is why.
So to pick up these
C.
two.
Yeah.
Put it down.
Yep.
So that you have this so far.
Yep.
And then you put this. Oh, you pick up this.
Oh, sorry. Let me look at your stream. Sorry.
You pick up C and then you put it on top. And that's why it's 3?
I believe that's why it's 3.
And then for the mock.
Yeah, if you go to the mock.
Okay, so you pick up. Pick up these these 4?
Yeah, you pick up. You can only pick up 3, so you pick up A, B, and E.
Why is there a limit on what you can pick up?
You can't pick up C because of the precondition that E is above C. So you can't break that precondition.
Did I not? Oh, I didn't break it. Oh, okay.
No, you did. We didn't break that before. Yeah.
So I pick up A, B, and E.
Yeah. Then you put down E somewhere else, and then you stack B onto C and A onto C.
So getting rid of this shit doesn't count as a step, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Because it's irrelevant.
It's just putting it down somewhere else. Yeah.
It's irrelevant to the goal condition. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. That's why this is true.
Oh, and then you just put it on top of.
Yeah, exactly. You put B on the C. That's the difference here is that C is already.
It's already on the floor. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Exactly.
It's fucking.
There you go. That's the. Maybe you can. Maybe
wow. And this was worth like fucking 6 marks or something. And I got that wrong.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous amount. It's like very simple.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was so lame. Like, why is it 4? For one number, you don't even show
more on the actual one. It was like 6 on the actual one.
Yeah, and you don't have you're not allowed to show working out, so it's just 6 or 0.
Or is it 4 on the actual? No, it's 4 on that. So never mind. I felt like it was more than that on the form though. Maybe I'm tripping. Weird. But yeah, like it's just like this is a number, and it's probably between 2 and 4. So if you're like, whenever in doubt, just make sure you're guessing in that range. Yeah. So it's like higher odds than multiple choice.
Yeah, what a fucking shit class.
So this is week 1 to 6. Is there anything else in this one that's weird? I can't.
No, I mean the mock exam covers pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Okay, and then you know more fucking week 9 and 10 than I do.
That's a fair.
I mean, I know a little bit. I know that. I guess you caught me up to speed on the networks as much as you know for that, but I don't know anything on 9.
I mean 9. Let's see what I know about 9.
Let's see. I could infer some stuff, but I haven't.
That's all I've been doing.
Hell yeah.
All right, because I can only do question 1, I think. Question 2 has Q. Yeah, I don't know anything about Q.
Yeah.
All right. You have this, which is it's just moves, and then X is a terminal state.
Okay.
But these
Okay.
moves have chances? Like a... Oh, it doesn't. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
And then you have a trial of like shit that it do. So 3
Yeah,
2
so
goes to
3,
2
2,
2 1 and then 1 1
2,
stops
2.
there.
Wait, 3.
These
and
arrows
then-
don't mean shit if I remember.
Okay. Okay.
I think.
Okay. And then trial 2 is 3 2 goes 2 2
and then it goes 1 2 and then
1 2. Okay.
and then this one just goes down here and then this one
Yeah.
goes back up and then to left.
Yeah, I see now.
And then you have a reward on where you land.
Yeah.
And then so the first question is a table of state action. So you have states, and what I remember is any states that has an action afterwards, you write that down. So 3 2 has an action afterwards, and there's 4 of them. All 4 of them go
north. I see. So 2, whereas 2 2 can go. What is that? North. Is it north?
2 2.
2
2 2. Oh,
Yeah,
but this is
west
the
and
arrows. You look at the arrows for this one.
Oh,
So 2 2 goes west.
Oh,
It's just that the probability that it goes west, like, you know, it's not always 100%. That's why it goes up.
Oh, so is this the... Okay,
Yeah.
This is like the problems for, yeah.
And then, yeah, so this would be...
So this is like the pre-computed... These are like the optimal paths.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So
Okay,
2 2 would be 5. Because 1 2 3 4 5.
Oh, so we're defining the transition model, the optimal one. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
2. And 2 2 is 5?
Yeah, because 1 2
Oh, it shows up
3
5
4
times.
5.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. So wait. The 2
Well,
2 is
I know what you're
5.
thinking. You gotta hold that. Because the next question is state, action, state. And that... Fuck, man. Give me the...
State, action, state.
Yeah, this is better. I don't know, stupid partial solutions. So you
Okay,
remember
state
2 2
action,
is
state is probably just
5.
the possible ones. Next
State, action, state is what actually happens.
Okay.
So 2 2 west, but going to 2 1 happens 4 times. 2 2 west, but instead it goes up, happens once.
So it's just sums to 5. Yep, I see.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it's...
And then the next one is the transition model. So it's just a probability for those.
Oh, okay, so you're just estimating what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's chill. That whole question's chill.
That's all I know.
Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay, I question... I can probably do that without writing anything down. Okay. Using the same...
Yeah, for this one I have no clue. It told me to check the video and I was like, no.
I could try and help. Let me see the
It's
start.
12 a.m.
That's a good point.
I need to sleep.
Okay, you're gonna go to bed.
This
Oh, I
morning,
can't remember what that symbol means. Yeah.
this morning I slept I think 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Woke up at like 10. The week before, when I had to do my my esports presentation, I think I slept at like 4 as well, or 3 to 4. And I normally for that class it starts at 9:30, so I usually have to wake up at 7:30. I think I woke up. I wake up at 7:30. I leave my house at 8:30 because I don't pack my stuff the night before, which is
You woke up at 7:30 and you slept at what time again?
3:34.
Okay.
I didn't wake up at 7:30. Surprise, surprise. I actually woke up at 8:30. So I went to the class an hour late. Then I did my presentation an hour later. So I hope not to do that.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, get the finals for that tournament. To guess what time it starts, the game.
The game.
Yeah.
Surely it's at night. I'm gonna go.
Oh, let me tell you, it's held in London.
It's held in London. The finals for that tournament.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So the nights before it was held in Paris, which started around 11 p.m. This time it's held in London.
What would they be? They're probably later. So I'm gonna go like. Oh. held in London. 2 a.m.
It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. And these two teams are fucking good, so it's probably a 5-game series. A game is like an hour. 5 hours I'm sleeping at 6 a.m. Not to mention broadcast time. So it probably finishes at 7 a.m. or something.
Oh, you're cool.
Because it's the final, so you gotta have, like, you know, trophies and MVPs and interviews. And I thank God I'm finished though. It's on the 3rd of November.
Okay.
So theoretically, I submit. Wait, 3rd of November. Oh, theoretically, my teams submit on that day because I'm sleeping in. We probably finished it before, so they'll probably be good students and submit it before. But you know.
Yeah. I hope so. Are you doing your phone tomorrow, by the way?
I don't know.
I don't even have a laptop, so I'm kind of forced to use my phone.
I was gonna cheat and then use my phone, but like, I don't know if I need to cheat, to be honest.
I don't think so either. I mean, well, first of all, you only need 4% pass, right?
If I did the calculations correct.
Huh?
If I did my calculations correct.
So that's like 2 multiple choice questions.
Yeah.
Well, depending on how it's marked, but. I think we should be fine. I really wish I went over more of the later week stuff, but it's a bit late now, so.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright,
I'll make the rest of my cheats tomorrow. Good night.
You're doing it tomorrow. Alright, good night, mate. Have a great sleep.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Are you guys uni friends together at uni? Well, yeah. I knew him since high school. I mean, we weren't we weren't close in friends, but we became close when I pretty much need to leech off of him in uni. But yeah, I knew him in high school, or since year 9. I would have known him earlier, because I almost went to his older high school. And then yeah, and fate brought us together. Actually, the motherfucker was gonna go to America and play like baseball or something, so, you know. Okay, well that's done. Done. Dude, I was been live for 13 hours. And I was only gone for like 4 hours of it. Holy smokes. Alright. That is the end for the stream. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Hope you have a great night, great morning, great afternoon where you're at. And I need a lot of sleep for my exam. Alright, good night everyone.